Hello and welcome to Business English class with Krisz. In our last lessons, I focused on how to succeed in job interviews. If you didn't see it, check it out after this video. Today, I am focusing on your business English skills and how to improve them. Bem-vindo a Cognies! Small talk and English conversation skills such as expressing opinions, asking questions, rejecting ideas, and getting action are useful tools you can practice. Of course, conversation is what comes to mind when someone talks about language skills. But a lot of our English communication is not just conversation itself. Your skill set has to include a lot more than expressing opinions, agreeing, disagreeing, and making small talk. The ability to present a sequence or step-by-step instructions. Imagine for a second that you are delivering a presentation in English or conducting a training session. What kind of skills do you need in those situations? Well, one thing you need to master is talking about how something happens or how something is done. By that I mean describing a process or giving instructions. The skill here is what we call sequencing, or putting your ideas in a logical order and making that order clear to your audience. To do this, you might use simple words like first, second, third, next, and finally. But you might also use expressions like at this point, meanwhile, and subsequently. Using this kind of language helps you organize your ideas, and you will be less likely to lose your audience. Connecting your ideas logically. Connecting words aren't limited to processes and instructions. Adept English speakers will use all sorts of words to connect their ideas and structure a good argument. Think about proposing an idea to your boss. Will you read it on and hope he picks up the thread of what you are trying to say? Or will you present a cohesive and persuasive argument using expressions like because of this, therefore, nevertheless, and furthermore? But there's a time and place for these formal expressions. The importance of organizing your ideas holds true in any situation. And in more casual circumstances, you can simply rely more on simple words like and, but, and so. Bargaining and negotiating. Besides presentations or training, another important situation with a special skill set is bargaining, or negotiating in English. Any situation that involves give and take, cooperation, or compromise involves a kind of bargaining. You need to acknowledge both sides and propose trade-offs. Often this requires you to make conditional sentences using words like if, unless, and as long as. And if those statements are hypothetical, you have to make sure that you get a handle on important helping verbs like would and could. Another essential skill, summarizing. What happens after you have presented a clear and logical argument, or you have negotiated a compromise in a meeting? Well, you need to ensure everyone can latch on to the remaining ideas. That's when you summarize. You might hear a summary introduced with expressions like to sum up or let's recap briefly. But the real skill is figuring out what those main ideas or points are and then stating them concisely. One more essential but challenging skill for you, speaking clearly. You probably know some people who seem to just have a knack for clear speech. But it's not just innate talent. You can learn to sound clear too, if you put in time and effort. So practice correct pronunciation. Try to enunciate clearly even when it doesn't feel natural for you to make certain shapes or sounds. It gets easier with practice, but if you mumble or don't make the effort to try to pronunciate the right sounds and intonation, then it doesn't matter what you say, because people won't be able to understand you. So today, we learned the essential business English skills. Thank you very much for watching. See you next class. Bye!